So what happens to us when we dream? You live again. These videos are dedicated to the exploration and understanding of spirit communication. The spirit I mainly communicate with is that of my brother Jonathan, who passed away in 1999. Hi guys, and welcome to another video. My name is Jared, and today we are going to talk about the nature of when we see loved ones in our dreams. When I've spoke to other people and offered readings and paranormal work and different things over the course of the years, this is a common thing people seem to experience, is they will get a message from someone who has passed over when they are asleep at night. Dreams where loved ones communicate with us always seem to follow the similar sort of pattern. The first thing is they're very real, they're very vivid, and they come across as if they are like a real memory. The second thing is that the loved one will either not speak, will possibly either give a small image, or if there is a wealth of interaction, if there's a conversation, there's normally a reason for them being there. And I believe that is to satisfy the conscious part of our mind which would fight the image that we're seeing, especially if we are going through a time when we are grieving. The next thing that people tend to experience is when they wake up, a message or an image or of some sort, something of the dream stays with them, and that can linger for up to hours to days after receiving the message. And most people who have this experience believe that something has indeed happened. In other examples, the loved one actually gives information about future events, or information about events that are happening now in a person's life. Sometimes it's a loved one we recognise, other times it's a loved one that we don't. First group of dreams I had was with my grandfather. He passed away when I was about 12, and I didn't really know him that well. And obviously I've spoke to Jonathan a few times in dreams where he has given messages, and when he's actually referred to these messages during my ghost box sessions. So I believe these are very, very real experiences. If you've experienced any of the hallmarks of this type of dream, the advice I give people is to write down everything that you've experienced, keep a journal of it, because what you will find is it will A, help with the healing, and B, you will probably find there's a pattern there, and it helps you develop a closer relationship and a closer bond with that person. So during one of the ITC sessions I did over the last month with my brother, I asked him about dreaming. The first question I asked was, how do loved ones communicate with us in our dreams? So how does spirit communicate with us in our dreams? So rather than it being a dream, this is actually more like an out-of-body experience according to what he's saying, or this is my interpretation of what he's saying. From their point of view, they've got to take into account everything that person's going through. I have one detail to work on, like I'm here. A lot of people who have these dreams, basically that is the message that the loved one wishes to give. I have not gone away, I am here, I have survived. I did not. The reason why people wake up and feel like they've had an experience is because they have. They have actually had that experience. They have just not had it in this reality. So as the as the body sleeps, the essence or energy is meeting with a loved one elsewhere. But because we are free of the body, we're free of the limitations, we can feel what that other person's feeling, and that's why it's so powerful. We can feel their love for us, and they can feel our love for them. So what happens to us when we dream? You live again. That, I'm not going to offer any interpretation, because I want you guys to take any interpretation from that. So what happens to us when we dream? You live again. I have come to see life as a story, a progression of events from beginning, middle and end. The beginning is obviously our birth, the end is our death. But in amongst the plot of our lives, the overarching story arc of our lives, we have all these different subplots that make up the full story of our life. And as we're going through, meeting different people, having different experiences, we're adding to that story within our lives. It doesn't matter whether it's a difficult experience, a loving experience, a happy experience, or a harmful experience. It all adds to that story of our lives. And part of the reason that we dream, it's maybe a bit like having a time out. So I want to know what your questions are. Is there a question about dreams that you would like me to do in a future session, perhaps? What about your experiences of dreams? Have you had any experiences with loved ones in a dream, or dreams you feel that have been of a spiritual nature and have helped you on your journey? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you soon for another video. Take care.